Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video, as you saw in the title, it's going to be how anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger and how pain can be used to fuel your growth. So, let's go ahead and hop right into it. If you guys don't know already, pain is the greatest teacher life has to offer, and we shouldn't ignore it. And a lot of us avoid pain because, as you know, pain makes you uncomfortable, and it's not a good feeling to have, especially if you don't use it in the right way. And we always want to feel comfortable and happy, and we always just want to feel good all the time, which is not a good thing because that will just lead to laziness and complacency, and will kind of lead you astray from your goals and things you actually want to achieve. Now, pain does lead to suffering, especially if you just want to feel comfortable and happy all the time, but pain will always be there no matter what. But what you can do is you can use pain for unlimited motivation to kind of fuel your goals and dreams, and you can use that pain to kind of use it as a driving factor to achieve greater things. Now, a lot of us want to escape pain because, as we talked about, pain is not very comfortable. And we can escape it using drugs like weed and alcohol, which kind of numb the pain for a while, but it just kind of makes the pain greater over a long period of time. You're going to have to embrace it one day or another, even if you don't want to. It'll still come up no matter what. And the overuse of sex also is another way to kind of escape pain, because if you're feeling a lot of pain, you just kind of want to let it go and want to go screw around all the time instead of using the pain. Then you can go screw all these girls, but it's just like a distraction. And what I mean by distractions is kind of just going on social media all the time, watching movies, scrolling on TikTok, and just scrolling away and kind of distracting yourself from pain as well. But these things just prolong the pain for later. The pain never goes away. It'll still be there, but you're just kind of ignoring it and putting it aside for your future self to handle. Instead of just running away from the pain, what you should be doing is embracing the pain and using it to your advantage. And instead of avoiding the pain, just use it to your advantage by channeling that pain into energy, fueling your goals, and fueling you in the gym, and fueling you in business instead. That's a much better way to use the pain instead of ignoring it. And this pain can be from the pain of not being where you want to be in life, or maybe it's like you broke up with your ex or she broke up with you, and there's a lot of emotional pain, and you can use that exact pain to improve your life and greatly change your life. And that pain will take you there in no time, because pain is a very strong emotion and a very strong feeling that will take you there in no time if you kind of just allow it. As I was talking about, you can take the pain out in the gym and in business. You will work out 10 times harder when you're channeling the pain, and when you're in the gym and you're kind of feeling the pain, it'll kind of kick in, and you'll take it out on the weights or whatever you're doing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever kind of martial arts you want to do, or any type of weights you want to do. And it also correlates you going hard in business, because you want to prove yourself wrong and your ex or whoever did you wrong. You can kind of use that pain to kind of strive for a lot more money, and this will 10x both your gains and the money in your bank account. So after a while, you won't even notice the pain anymore. It'll just be a state of living, and you'll be used to it, and this will turn the pain into bliss, which will come in time, and you'll kind of reach a state of enlightenment, which you kind of want to strive for. Now, living in a state of bliss definitely takes a lot of time and a lot of getting used to suffering. And that state of flow comes from overcoming your pain and kind of using it all the time, and you won't even notice the pain anymore. And then you'll just enter a state of bliss and flow, which will allow you to live in abundance, knowing that pain doesn't bother you and you're used to it and you've already overcame it. And of course there are hard times in life, but you are used to it and it won't faze you anymore, because it's just a part of your life now and you've overcame it. And this will be the outcome of embracing it and getting used to suffering. This will lead to you becoming unstoppable and impenetrable by whatever the world throws at you, and you'll be ready to take it on like a man, and you'll just take it down like it's nothing. in the end at the end of the day, it's always just you versus you. It's not you versus someone else. It's not you versus the world. It's just you versus you. You're the only one stopping you from becoming who you want to be. And there's a version of you who always escapes the pain. You can look at it in an alternate universe. There's a you who just wants to sit on the couch, do drugs all day, and just watch TV. There's a version of you who's just lazy and always trying to escape the pain. And that guy's a loser who never did anything great because he's just always wanting to be complacent and always just wants to feel good. This is because he was scared of embracing the pain, and he was scared of growing because he knew there's a lot of pain that came along with it, and he was just scared and being a coward. So you definitely don't want to be that, because this isn't you. This isn't your true self. You're not destined to be a loser. If everyone was destined to be a loser, there would be no pain. Everyone would live in bliss, but that's not how it is. There's pain, and you just got to channel it and use it to your advantage. And you can use that pain to improve, even if it means taking on all the pain of the world and just feeling it all the time. Let's talk about the pros of pain. There's a lot of pros, okay? We got increased knowledge, because as you go through trials, you'll kind of go through them, and after you go through them, you'll get the knowledge of like how to overcome it the next time it comes around. And you'll get the increased self-respect, because you're like, okay, I went through this and I made it out alive. So you have that self-respect from that. And you'll get a lot more gains in the gym, because after you use that pain in the gym and kind of attack the weights and attack anyone in boxing, you'll get all those gains and improvements in the gym that you've never seen before from being complacent and lazy. And you'll see all the gains in your bank account from attacking your business and attacking anything you do, any endeavors that you have in business, and you'll attack it, and your bank account will increase 10x. You'll also gain the traits of courage and bravery from, instead of running away from it, you're taking it on like a man and improving these traits that you have. And you'll also attract the hottest girls, because the girls like a man who's already been through all the pain and can handle anything that life throws at them. And you don't even have to talk to these girls. These girls will just come out of the blue and feel that you've been through it, and they see that you have the self-respect and the knowledge that you've acquired through going through all these different pains and hardships. You also get increased wisdom and respect from others, because it's kind of like the girls that kind of people see that you've been through pain and that you kind of like you're self-made, that you've kind of been through it all, and you know that you can go through even more. And they kind of just sense that and see it in your stature, and can see it in the way you walk and the way you talk. And the wisdom just kind of comes along with that. Now, the cons of escaping pain are much greater than the pros, because everyone kind of escapes from pain these days. No one wants to feel it anymore. So you're always going to be missing out on your future. You're going to be missing out on that you that you could have been in an alternate universe, who's really awesome and has done what you were scared to do. And this will lead to you being lazy and complacent with your life, which leads to no growth and just kind of decline in your health and your bank account and your respect for yourself. And you'll always be feeling depressed, because you're not really chasing anything or going through anything. You're just kind of staying the same, which staying the same kind of means you're declining and not ever growing. And you always need to grow, or you're dying. And you'll never have any motivation, because you don't have any pain fueling that motivation. You'll just be kind of happy all the time. Or not even happy, you'll just be artificially happy, which is not what you want to be, because that artificial happiness will go away over time. And this will lead to you being unhealthy, because you don't have anything kind of driving you, and then your health just kind of declines because you have no purpose, and you're kind of just sitting on the couch or doing nothing all day. Escaping the pain also leads to a weak body and weak mind, because you're not putting any challenges in your life, and it's leading to a decrease in willpower and decrease in self-respect, as well as a weak body from not attacking the gym as hard as you want to. And this will lead to no respect for yourself, because you know you're not doing anything hard, and you're not kind of being better than a lot of people who are staying the same as well. And this will lead to no respect from others as well, because they say you're kind of just a lazy bum who does nothing. And that will kind of suck for you, of course. So, At the end of the day, it's all your choice. Will you choose to embrace the pain and grow, or will you stay the same complacent loser that you are in an alternate universe? There's no way you're going to choose to stay in happiness and complacency, because there's no one stopping you but yourself from kind of embracing the pain and achieving great things and using it to channel unlimited motivation. And it's a life decision that you must make now, because there's no better time to start than right now, today, at this very minute. But what will you do? No one's going to make the decision but you. What will you do? I'll leave the rest to you guys. It's up to you to make this big decision. And if you want to stay the same, it's all up to you. You'll just look back on yourself 5 years from now and live with total regret for not ever changing. And that's pretty much the gist of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.